own the places that you gotta go get your food and stuff from? You said what? There you go. The white man, the Chinese, the Arabs, they own it. But what did God call them? He said you're gonna have to serve your what for? Read it from the top. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. So what did God call the people that you gotta go to for your food? He said they're your enemy because guess what? These people ain't got your best interests at heart. Come over here. Come stand right here. I'm gonna show you something too. You know what I'm saying? They teach you about slavery in school? Alright, right? What we showing you right now is Bible prophecy.
Like they used to.
Hey, correct. Hey, come here, bro. Come here. I'm gonna show you something because it's still more to it. Come on. Good. But what you gonna do about it? Okay. But guess what? It's already brothers here doing it. So guess what? You and your family need to come join. I'm gonna show you what God said real quick. Hold what you got. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. This is what you need to be doing with your family. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs to know as well. Like you said, they're not teaching it in the schools. Who gonna teach it? It's gonna have to be us. But you ain't gotta do it alone. Watch what God tell us to do. You believe in the Bible? What's your name? You said what? Colin. Okay, listen to this, Colin. Watch what God tell us to do. Watch this. Come on. Zephaniah 2:1.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
So he told us to do what? Gather ourselves together. He said the nation. Our people got to come together. And first it started with us knowing who we are. Knowing that we God chosen people, that we the Israelites according to the Bible. And understanding, because Colin, you just walked up, right? This slavery, because you've been paying attention, right? Why did slavery happen? Cause you know why slavery, you know about slavery, and why, do you know why it happened?
Make it plain.
Why it happened, Colin? Come here, I can hear you. Come here. Go ahead, I want them to hear you too. Come on. Why?
Because the white people bought the slaves so they can make them do labor.
He said they bought them. That's what we talking about. Is it being taught? Is it being taught? Did they buy us, bro? Yeah, we were sold, and then they started coming back and stealing. They started coming back and stealing our people off the west coast of Africa. So you correct, but guess what? It wasn't supposed to happen like that. How did that happen? The Bible talks about it, and it proved why. And why did it happen, bro? Why did our people go into slavery?
Officer, we were just going into why it happened.
Cool.
All of this stuff happened to our
cool.
people.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna read it one more time then, for y'all to understand why it's happening. Come here, sis. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important that y'all understand why this thing is happening. And I'm gonna show you why you don't know. We're gonna finish this verse up, verse 48, and I'm gonna show y'all why it's happening and what God says about it. Come on, verse 48. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So we're gonna see who these enemy is. He know who the enemy is, and I'm gonna make sure we're gonna see if he remember, if he retaining what we talking about. Come on.
In hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
So it said when you hungry, who own the places that you gotta go get your food and stuff from? You said what? There you go. The white man, the Chinese, the Arabs, they own it. But what did God call them? He said you're gonna have to serve your what for? Read it from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So what did God call the people that you gotta go to for your food? He said they're your enemy because guess what? These people ain't got your best interests at heart. They just get the money and take it back where they going. They'll sit here and sell drugs. There have been many times that these shops they set up, they cover stores for selling drugs. And who they poison? And they selling it to other people, other Arabs, stuff like that. Who they selling it to? To our people. God said you got enemies. Come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
And God sent them against you. Because we not keeping his commandments. Come on.
In hunger and in thirst.
When you thirsty, you got to go to who? Your enemies. Who own the what you say? What was it called again, bro? The light, gas, and water place here.
City water lights.
Who owns city water lights? White people, right? You agree with that? Okay, all right. So when you thirsty, when you gotta go get some clothes, who you gotta go to? Is those people that's selling you the clothes? Let's just say, even if it is, do they produce the textile to make a shirt? When you look on that tag, who it come from? China. You know what I'm saying? All these different. You are having to serve your enemies for the want of all things. Come on.
And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. Just like I was explaining to brother, you got a baby? You got 2 babies, right? When that baby was born, what did that baby have to get? What did you have to get for that baby to get, for you to get any assistance or put them in school or daycare? What did they have to have? They have to have insurance, but how you get that? What they get at birth? A birth certificate. That's to recognize that they're alive. Your baby is not alive in this country until they have a birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? If they catch a person without a birth certificate, guess what? They can hold them in jail. Because you might have snuck into this country. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how you got here. So that's what I'm saying. Your enemies deem if you're alive or you're dead, because you got to get a death certificate when you die. When you need tissue to wipe your behind, you got to go to your enemies. Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So it get more specific. He said your enemy, he going to put a yoke of iron upon your neck. When we got over here to the shores of America, who will put yokes of iron upon our neck? A yoke of iron, this is your yoke of iron. You know what a yoke of iron is? This is what a yoke of iron is.
Bring it up.
And where is it at? This is Bible prophecy. But have you ever heard this in church? That's what I'm saying. Our people, we've been miseducated. The Bible said we're destroyed from a lack of knowledge. And that's why we're supposed to be out here teaching the people. We're doing exactly what God told us to do. Be out here and teach our people and raise them up. So this right here, it said a yoke of iron is going to be placed upon the neck. And who put it upon his neck? Come here. Can you see this? Who that is? Who that is right there? The white man, right? On this side of the earth, hey, the white man. Get this, right? And God said he what? What did God call him? The enemy.
That's right.
I'm showing you that, and this is straight facts from the Bible. God said you're going to serve your enemies. And he going to do what? Put a yoke of iron upon your neck, come on.
Until he hath destroyed thee.
So until he destroyed you. Guess what? Do we got chains upon our neck right now? Guess what that means? We destroyed. And how we know we destroyed, right? And how do we know and what we were destroyed? I'm going to give y'all one quick example.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Hey, come here, Colin. You too, sis. Who is this? Out the rip, you agree? That's Jesus, right? Exactly my point. But you get what I'm saying? You see what the importance of you getting on your job? You coming, you getting the understanding, and you getting raised up, and you come out here and do the very same thing. You teach your family why we gotta come together, because our people believe that's Jesus. But is that in the Bible? The image? You ain't got no idea, but y'all been going to church your whole life, right? Come on now. That's exactly what we showing. And how are you done like that? Because just like these schools, these churches were set up. And when slavery, and they want to keep us down as slaves. So they got you an image of a white man. So when you look up and you see the killings that happen, you're not as mad when the police kill your people. Right? Oh, matter of fact, some of our people are even more mad. But they're not mad when Tyrone do it. They're not mad when JJ gun them down. You know what I'm saying? We got songs where we embrace Talking about some chopping them down. I'm going to lay them down. That's how people rolling. Why? Because we think God is a white man. We don't see the value in one another. But watch what the Bible says. The Bible says the very opposite. Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The Bible says the very opposite about this. Because this right here, this is in the Bible, but I'm going to let you know what it's called. Come on.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So it's at the revelation or the revealing of Jesus Christ. That's what it means. The root word of revelation is to reveal. Just like if I say I got $20 in my pocket, you ain't going to believe me till I do what? Show you. So the same way, God said He's going to show you what Christ looked like. Come on, it says it's a real revealing of Jesus Christ. Come on.
Which God gave unto Him to show unto His servants.
God knew what was going to happen. He knew His people were going to be deceived into thinking that His son was a white man. So guess what? He left records here to keep us all in line, knowing the truth. Because to sin is a lie. God don't want us to live in a lie. He wants us to live in truth. He said, you're going to know the truth, and the truth going to do what? There you go. It's going to set you free. So guess what? We're going to set your mind free from this lie today. Give me verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hair.
So we get into the image of Christ, right? It said the hair on his head and the hair on his face was what?
Was white like wool.
So we know wool is a texture, right? What people on earth got wool texture hair today? Black people. You agree, Colin? All right, right? So, if we know he got woolly hair, do this man got woolly hair? He got straight hair, like a dog, like a goat. So, this right here, something wrong already. This strike one against this picture. But which one of these pictures got woolly hair? Boom. Right? But watch it, because that may be wrong too. We're going to keep reading. Come on.
As white as snow.
It said it's as white as snow. So which one of these images got white woolly hair?
Bring it out.
Boom, point to it, Colin. Which one got white woolly hair? Boom, that's what we showing you. We're not saying this is exactly what he looked like. This is a closer depiction to what Christ looked like instead of the lie that they giving our people, that we were given in slavery. Come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So he says his eyes was as a flame of fire. And do y'all know why his eyes was as a flame of fire? Because it wasn't saying he had fire coming from his eyes, or his eyes were completely red, glowing red, like Cyclops.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you why. Because the Bible explains it. Right? Give me the book of Genesis. Go ahead.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
So this is a prophecy of Christ way back in the time of Genesis. He said his eyes are going to be red with what? With wine. It's not a sin to drink, but it's a sin to get drunk. And Christ drunk wine in moderation. Because remember, his first miracle, what he do at the wedding? He turned the water to what? Wine. And he turned the feast up. You know what I'm saying? It explains why we are people like that. We like to turn up. God said the wine made for laughter and joy. That's what it's supposed to be, for mirth. Come on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 15. And his feet like unto fine bread.
So with that last statement I made, right? It says eyes as red as fire. Which one of these pictures got eyes like that? And this one, he got ocean blue eyes. He be having green eyes. He be having brown. He be having different color eyes. But that's not how the Bible describes it. Come on, read verse 15 again.
And his feet like unto fine bread.
So, do y'all know what color brass is? You said like what? Like a brownish gold. That's what color it is. You know that?
Right.
It's like a penny. Right? But watch this. It said he had a brownish gold skin tone, right? Which one of these images got skin tones like this? Boom! You know what I'm saying? Because your feet the same color as the rest of your body.
Back to back.
That's the same thing. He's showing you that his feet was at the color of a penny. As a brownish gold color. But it goes even further. Come on.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So if they burn in a furnace, if you burn anything, a mineral, we're talking about bronze, right? It's a mineral, right? If you burn that mineral with fire, what color does it turn? You agree? Black. That's what we're showing you. So, who the hell is this? That's the image that we were given in slavery. But according to the Bible, God said this is the image of the beast. It was set up to deceive our people. It was set up to keep us in this very condition that we in right now. On the bottom. But guess what? The truth of God is upon the earth now. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of our people thinking that Christ is a white man. So guess what? It goes even further than that. Why is that even important to us? Because it's the truth, right? But it's something even more related to us. Because guess what? We teaching our people who we are, that we God's chosen people, that we of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity.